Fuck yeah, dude. Everybody give it up for your next comedian. He's new on the block, and he's fucking the biggest one on the block. Fat Steve, ladies and gentlemen.
Overweight Steve.
As Eric likes to point out, I'm not quite so fat Steve. But, I mean, I got that nickname back in the day when I was slightly fatter and I sold heroin, so Fat Steve just fit the whole MO. Plus, I don't got very creative friends, so it was like, we have a really smelly friend that was named Steve, so it was either Fat Steve or Stink Dick Steve, and it's like, I can obviously lose the weight and not quite so fat Steve. I'm pretty sure dude's dick still stinks. I mean, I don't personally know, but just waging a fucking guess on the dick cheese. I don't think, this whole house smelled like every onion in America having a fucking meeting over there. I don't know what the fuck it was. Like, everybody's armpit just got together at his house every Monday for a meeting and shit. But it's like, so I used to sell heroin, and that's kind of why I got into comedy, because everybody quit buying my weed and my dabs, because they had kids and got sober and like died, a bunch of sons of bitches. So, selling heroin though taught me a couple of things. Mostly that people will suck dick for a surprisingly low amount of money. I'm judging from some of those cheers. Some of these people know a bit more about that than they should. It also taught me that you kind of got to keep, like, taught me how to tell jokes, because basically heroin addicts will fall asleep and die very quickly. I mean, like, that's their nature as heroin addicts, they fucking die. So, anyway, I went to a concert recently. It was a Jelly Roll concert. It was a fucking phenomenal show. We got super, it was in fucking Fort Wayne, Indiana. Not a goddamn tooth in the whole crowd. It was
Yeah.
The thing was, it was if we went over to Walmart right now and had a banger of a concert. There was like 5,000 people in a fucking parking lot of a fucking McDonald's. But I tell you what, like, I was lit. I drove all the way down there. I took like 1.5 ounces of weed to smoke at the show. Took a bunch of mushrooms. Everybody's filing out. Everybody's filing out at the end, and I'm fucking getting t-shirts and stuff. And I'm walking out, and then I step in something. It's like sticky and slightly viscous. It wasn't shit.
Oh, okay.
It was, however, I used tampon. Like, when a well-used tampon, like, stick to the sole of my shoe used. And it's like, it got me thinking, I was lit. Like, I was having an amazing night. But how lit was her night? Like, shit, I've never been pulling my pussy plug out and casting it out the crowd. There was 5,000 people around me. She just fucking and it's like, I wonder if she put it back in, or if she just walked around like a little ripped open ketchup packet that you threw back in the bag. And we were at a biker bar, so it was like a mini-skirt situation, I'm almost sure of it. And so I'm guessing they had to do a whole lot of sanitizing of them stools at the end of the night. Because she probably left a bit of a snail trail wherever she went. On the upside, if she ordered some french fries and they forgot her ketchup, she brought her own from home. So, no, seriously, that show was amazing. I ended up parking on the to-go sign from McDonald's, and it's like, ah, shit. And then I didn't realize, but Indiana's a completely illegal state. I tried to pass a cop a fucking ounce joint at a fucking illegal state. He just like looked at me like, are you fucking high? Yeah. Man. Did you not see the joint? So, that was not, it was a fucking great night. There was nothing bad about that one. So, I have a habit of doing crazy things, and it's mostly a habit I get from my mom. Like, for example, I bought a prison bus. Not because I needed to. I don't own a prison, obviously. I'm not up here telling jokes because on the side I'm a fucking prison boy. But I decided to buy a prison bus. I I know it was a prison bus at the time. I bought it in Meth County, West Virginia. It was like back in the fucking woods of nowhere. They were probably cooking meth in it before I got it. I then drove it. I threw my firstborn in it and drove it down what I guess is called a holler. But it was like a fucking little 2-track. I almost killed him. Then I stuffed it full of fireworks and drove it all the way back to Michigan because I am like top tier white trash. Like you have your trailer trash, and you have whatever I'm dressing way up here. But it's like, so I get back with this prison bus and I'm planning on having it for my wedding, which I then ended up getting hit in the head with a baseball bat by my father-in-law the day before the wedding. And the bride is she's my child's mother, right? We got 3 kids together. And when we first met, we're laying in bed, all sweaty and seductively. And then she looks at me and she's like, my vagina, it has demons. Like I said, I went on to have 3 kids with vaginal demons. I don't exactly make the best life decisions. But I tried to turn it around, for the kids. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story about why I'm not allowed in Tucumcari, New Mexico's Flying J. It sounds a bit more laid back than it actually turns out to be. So my mom smokes meth. That's not like a good thing about her. She just happens to have meth as a hobby. Like, on your casual hobbies, meth's usually not one a lot of people choose, but she chose that hard. Like, I'm talking, she used to let me throw raves back when I was a kid, and full-on raves, music would pause in the middle of it, and then all you heard was her being like, I take my teeth out and choke on it. She was trying to blow my best friend in the middle of a rave. So this is her character before the meth. So anyway, she's out smoking meth and she decides to retire from the meth pipe, which is something I guess meth heads do eventually. Not really, but she tried to. Well, driving her U-Haul back, and she's like, I got everything taken care of. I got all the gas money. I got everything taken care of to where, don't have to worry about stuff, Steve. Just come out here and drive. So we're at the Tucumcari, New Mexico Flying J, and I hear the attendant being like, I really need you to call the police. This is a situation I've never dealt with. I can't handle this one. Her manager was like, they're just trying to panhandle and get some gas money. Don't worry about it. She's like, no. That woman's trying to suck people's dick for money in the parking lot. Points out the window, it's my dear old mother out there trying to panhandle her. She wasn't getting customers either. Like, if you didn't take her trying to blow my friend on ecstasy and failing as, her career, she did not succeed in getting blowjobs for money. So then I had to then leave quickly before the police kicked us out completely. So I dated her way back in the day, and it caused a little bit of turmoil because of some of my friends, specifically. A friend tried to jump me, as friends who are sore want to do. But it's like, it was him and his brother, and so when he came up to fight me, he had said that he was going to jump me on the internet, so I wasn't really shocked, but he's like, now you have to fight both, the brother, in this weird, lispy fucking voice. And I ended up beating the unholy shit out of that poor lispy bastard. I felt almost bad because I was like 270 because I got my stepdad. And I hit the one kid so hard that he didn't have a seizure. But it wasn't, I guess, the worst mistake because the one overdose was heroin and died. Like I said, addicts are wont to do that. Yeah, like I said, top tier white trash. But anyway, I'd like to give it up again for Robert and for Pat, for Peter for putting everybody together. And they let us come out here and do these shows. Yeah! And I'll go out a personally drink. I would love you guys to be fucking shit-faced.
Fat Steve, ladies and gentlemen. How we doing, South End Bar? I couldn't hear you. I said, how are we doing, South End Bar? All right, that's more. You want to get it off your chest? You sign the list, we'll put you up. We got